Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Tesen TS850 homage to a Smurf Rolex Submariner. Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing a Heiken 8219G GMT with a Pepsi bezel. And Greg was wearing my Mini Focus MF0426G for the very last time because I just put it on sale on Facebook today. Grogu and Mando started watching the new Halo series on Paramount Plus. Mando was quite upset when Master Chief kept taking off his helmet, so he decided to tell Halo goodbye. Here's the watch. Comes in this box. Put the box away. You've already seen my unboxing video. And here it is. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice looking watch. Looks like I need to clean off a thumbprint. Alright, there it is. This is the first Tesen on my channel. I chose the blue sub because I really like blue subs, and there is no chance in hell I will ever own a real Smurf sub because Rolex only made them in white gold and not steel. And even if I won the Powerball, I'm not wearing a white gold watch. I must admit this Tesen has been quite a pleasant surprise considering the price. First of all, this is a 43mm watch, which makes it kind of like a sub deluxe. Pagani Design also makes a 43mm sub they call a water ghost. Those extra 2mm really add to the watch's presence, but it still fits nice and is not too heavy. Being a $45 watch, there will be a few compromises. Chinese-made movement, glass crystal, and only 100 meters water resistance. But we don't dive with our dive watches anyway. But $45 is still one heck of a bargain. If you were to show me this watch without knowing the price, I would have guessed about double that. The watch is 43mm with the bezel, 52.2mm lug to lug, 56.5 if you measure at the protruding end links. It's only 12.9mm thick, which isn't that bad for a watch this big. Has a 21mm leg width, yes, you heard that right, 21. And it tapers down to about 15.7 before you get to the clasp. And weighs 156 grams with one link removed on the supplied bracelet. The unidirectional bezel is a 90-click ceramic. It has pretty good action. It's kind of light, but the clicks are solid, make good noise, and everything lines up. But there is a little back play. The markers are not lume, but there is a lume pip. The dial is a blue dial that matches the bezel quite well and it has a sunburst effect. You see the sunburst effect. The Tesen name and logo are printed on top. And it says automatic water resistant and gives the 10 bar 100 meters on the bottom. Has applied lume indices with batons, dots, and a triangle at the 12. Has a borderless date window at the 3, and there is a Cyclops. As you can see, the Cyclops, I've seen worse magnification, but it is not great magnification. Just so-so. If you're not going to really magnify the date, I just wish they'd leave the Cyclops off. Has a signed screw down crown. Has a nice pop when unscrewing. And it catches pretty good when you put the threads back in. And it's got good thread action. The crystal is a flat mineral glass. AliExpress ad said sapphire. So let's get out the diamond tester and show you that it is not sapphire despite what the ad says. Okay, I have my diamond tester. It's all warmed up. And as you can see, it is not sapphire. I don't mind that a $45 watch is not sapphire, but I do mind that a watch that says it has sapphire is not sapphire. It has a solid steel case with polished sides and brushed tops and bottoms. The display case back is a screw down and gives the 100 meters water resistance. It says Tesen design, but does not give the model number. The case back shows off the Chinese-made movement. I'm not sure what it is because it doesn't say in the AliExpress ad, and I see no writing on the movement or rotor. Here it is on the time grapher. As you can see, those are some pretty bad numbers. This watch is running really, really fast. I don't know what the tolerance of this movement is because I don't know what the movement is, but over 30 seconds is just way too fast. But one thing about it, it seems to be consistently fast. When I change positions, it really doesn't affect it. And it's a very smooth line, and the beat error is not that bad, and the amplitude's pretty good. So I'm sure this movement could be regulated. I have never regulated a movement, but if you have the skill and the knowledge, maybe you could. If you don't trust the movement, you can get a Tesen with a Miyota 8215 for substantially more at $72, which is still not a bad price if it has the same build other than the movement. The oyster style bracelet has solid end links, and it has male protruding links. There's quite a bit of wobble where the bracelet attaches to the end links. The links have polished center links, and the side links are brushed, and everything's attached, so it's not fully articulating. Has screw pin adjusters, and I only removed one link to put it on my 7.5 inch wrist. But the clasp is the star of the show. Let me show you. This clasp has glide lock, or something like glide lock. You can adjust it without a tool. That's very convenient, very nice, and unexpected on a $45 watch. Because of this glide lock, I was able to adjust the clasp in, and that's why I only had to remove one link. Here's the watch on my 7.5 inch wrist. Looks nice, wears nice. This is a big watch, but it doesn't feel big. At 155 grams, it's not much heavier than a standard 40 millimeter. Wears nice and flat. And I will not show it to you on any other straps because I don't own any 21 millimeter straps. Yeah, I could put it on a 20 millimeter Bond NATO and it would look okay. You wouldn't see that much of a gap, but I'm not going to do that. Here we are in the loom room. One does not expect great loom from a $45 watch, but let's see if we get decent loom anyway. As we speed up the time, we see that it is not awful. We have a blue loom pip and a green everything else. For some weird reason, the even dots are better than the odd dots. The hands are comparable to the odd dots. But look at that loom pip. It just holds on. Too bad the hands don't have the same loom as the pip. What do I like about this watch? Well, I like the glide lock style clasp. I like this nice ceramic bezel with good bezel action. I really like this blue color. It's just the perfect color of blue. I like the fact that it has a really good loom pip. What are my gripes and groans? No sapphire when the ad claims sapphire. Would not be a groan if they didn't claim it. The Cyclops is just so-so. Be better off without it. And because of the style of movement, there's quite a bit of stutter on the second hand on the down sweep. And the hand loom is just not as good as the loom pip. And there's a pretty loose where it attaches to the end links. Other than that, the bracelet's fine. It's just where it attaches to the end links. Do I recommend this watch? Yes, most definitely. At $45, it is a steal. Buy every colorway and give them away as birthday gifts, and you'll be Mr. Popular at a lot of parties. I think it looks great. I've had a lot of fun with this watch. I'm enjoying wearing it. And once again, despite the fact that the movement's really fast, I think if I really tried, I could probably regulate it. Thank you for watching my review of the Tesen TS850, and I will be back with another unboxing video or review. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.